Welcome back, my fellow citizens of Recklast, and the beginning of the league now is a little bit postponing because I didn't have enough time to start it from the very beginning, and that's why I've decided just to start experimenting with the builds, even with the leaguestarter. And the first emotions are really positive. I've chosen the life and energy shield stacking Inquisitor with the Reworked Rageous Fire. The leveling is pretty basic, you can see it on the screen. We just level with generic Wave of Conviction Ignite build and taking all the defensive parts of the Inquisitor ascendancy with life regeneration, energy shield regeneration, and elemental damage taken. Probably I've made the conclusion that the Inquisitor is not the best ascendancy for this kind of Rageous Fire stacking because we have only 3 useful parts of the ascendancy, and the one node is just a waste of point. Maybe a chieftain would be better, but if we go with chieftain, I think we need to transform our build to fully life-based character. And the new additional 3 ascendancies, and one of them helps us to stack life instead of energy shield, and it looks juicy. Maybe later throughout the league I'll make some adjustments to the build and make a full life conversion build, but now this build is what it is. As I said before, we just level with Wave of Conviction, Ignite, and then farm some currency throughout maps with still Wave of Conviction Ignite until we can get all the gear that we need. At first sight at the tree, it's just the basic thing. We grab life as we stack life, and we stack energy shield with the help of our life pool, and all mana restoration and fire damage over time, burning damage nodes that we want. As you see, we have a good amount of life and energy shield, around 1300 effective life pool with good resistances and hilarious Rageous Fire damage. That's why we do not even need the Wave of Conviction while mapping. For the gear part, we utilize some items from the previous leagues, such as Utula's Hunger, and we stack life with this body armor. Also, we use the Adorned, the Crimson Jewel from this new league with the effect of magic corrupted jewels. Here in the POB we have 150% increased effect of the jewel, but it just costs a mirror. That's why it's not the thing that we want, but you can take just 120% and it will be enough. We will still have enough life pool and it will cost you around 2 divines. That's why it's not a problem. And for the jewels, we use jewels with increased maximum life and fire damage over time multiplier. And for the implicits, we want some elemental ailments or poison or bleeding avoidance and duration, whatever you get. We use replica soul tether for corrupted soul and extra energy shield from our life pool. That's why we have such huge amount of energy shield. We use anathema ring to have 3 curses, as we do not need to cast anything except curses. We just use flammability, elemental weakness, and punishment for these purposes. For the shield, we use Sapphir's frame just for maximum resistances, or you can use any rare shield with any stats you want. And the other stuff is pretty basic, and depending on what you want. just stats, fire damage over time multiplier, damage over time multiplier, increased fire damage, increased maximum energy shield. Just take care that you don't need to have any life modifiers because we use Utula's hunger. Gloves, the same thing. Helmet, we probably want to have the mana reservation efficiency of skills, maybe to put one more aura here, but I do not have it here. And I've left some empty slots for boots and for another ring, so you can build this character around what you want to have from it. So this build is very agile. As you see in the footage, the rate of fire does its work, and it's really great just for running through maps and burning enemies down. For the skills, we have rate of fire, burning damage, focus, increased area of effect, awakened efficacy. Maybe we want to use conk effect for bosses and for mapping some other things, maybe like inspiration or life tap, whatever you want. Again, 3 curses from ability, ally weakness, punishment. For auras, we have purity of elements, purity of fire, malevolence, and vitality. We have conviction. If we use it in 4 slots, we want to have it with combustion, maybe burning damage, and efficacy. And wave conviction here is more the utility thing for additional single target damage and additional exposure. And steel skin for the guard skill. And we are done. So I hope you like it. Like, subscribe, leave your comments in the commentary section, and wait for the updates. I'll of course make the update for this build and make another variation with the only life based rate of fire, and I think it would be even better. And also in my plans there is an idea to make maybe 40,000 life build, as this leak just allows us to do this.